Okay, we're recording.
Right now?
We're recording right now. So tell me the story of how you got the teepee.
Well, I bought the teepee in 1990. It was my daughter Ann was actually dating a boy from Toma, and he had a band, and they wanted to be a big part of it. Of course, I was tired of Elroy, and I wanted to try something else. And the teepee was bankrupt. It had been closed since 1988, and late '88, all of '89, and the summer of '90. I bought it from three banks that had it. It was in a bankruptcy, and I was advised by Dean Baumgardner, who is now my refrigeration man, who was the refrigeration man at the time. You ought to just tear that place down. It's not worth fixing, he said. It's in bad shape. The ceiling had fallen in, and there was just really, the carpet was ruined, and it was all rotted. But it was right in the heart of town, and I remember, the teepee had a great reputation, even over in Elroy. I'd heard the teepee, so I thought I could make something out of it. But I didn't know the first thing about cooking. I was a butcher, and I ran a kitchen out of when I worked at the penitentiary. But as far as preparing, a meal, I didn't know the first thing about it. So it was kind of I was my only employee. I started as a bartender, and then gradually we opened it up as a restaurant. It was built, the teepee was built in 1890 after a fire had burned down an old livery stable, and so this man built this building as a livery stable in 1890. And of course, it's great business for about 10, 15 years, but then the automobile came in, and it was going, and business went bad. In 1920, they converted it into a theater. And so it was a movie theater until 1959, where it went belly up again, it went broke, and it said vacant, and these three men came along, they thought they'd turn it into a nice downtown restaurant, because there wasn't any in Toma at the time. And then they had ran it until 80, as the teepee until late 1988, and then in 1990 I bought it, and started out from that. And right now we have 38 employees and cover almost the city block, the whole front part of it anyway. And it's been a very successful business and doing very, very well. Business is hard right now, as everybody knows, the high taxes, the high cost of doing business, but the teepee overall is doing well. Sorry.
So you took something that was by any account
It was
bad
over with.
investment,
Yeah, people.
done and over with.
I was advised to tear it down and start over. That was the best way to do it. But something about an old building, something has its own uniqueness. It's got its own personality, and I don't know. I don't like just the new kind of pole shed tavern that they were building at that time, and it would have been probably a wiser thing to do, because it seems to be never-ending maintenance when you do a building over 100 years old. But it's grew, and I love it. It's become a way of life for me. It's a meeting place where people meet from all walks of life, and it's kind of the Cheers of Toma. It's where everybody comes, and if you want to, it's where Toma meets. It's where Toma eats, and where Toma. It's kind of a local place, and it's done very, very well.
A good hometown atmosphere.
It does. It gives that hometown atmosphere. But thank God for the Fort McCoy and the Toma VA, and we have some good industry in the city of Toma, and it's helped the teepee a lot. So I'm very grateful for the industry.
Everybody knows your name when they walk in.
Well, yes, I've been here for many reasons, I think, but
Okay.
they know me, and it really became a way of life, the teepee has. I can't imagine not having it, not working it, not being part of it. And I hope to continue to have it, even as being state senator.
I imagine there are a lot of patrons who feel the same way. They're glad.
Well,
you
I have so many friends, so many people come in all the time, and when you lose one, it's kind of a gathering of gather for the funerals when we have confirmations here, and they had a big first communion last summer, and it's just people get married here and they have their funerals here, and it's kind of the, you know, it's really the kind of a gathering. Since we built the additions onto it, you know, it was one building when I bought it. Now it's 5 buildings that are put together. And we have a nice banquet hall that we made out of it, and it's a place where we can seat 400 people. TV's just been real good for me, and I love it very, very much.
I'm sure the citizens of Toma feel the same way.
Well, like I said, I could do without a lot of things. I don't think I could do without the TV.